Okay, first part of our dynamic warm-up after we've done our stretching activation and after we've done our foam rolling. Okay, we're going to start with 5 jumping jacks. Make sure we get full range of motion. We want to get that upper body warmed up as well. So don't let the kids or athletes be here. Full range of motion. We'll do 5 jumping jacks, then we'll jog 5 yards. We'll repeat that for a total of 20 yards. Okay. The next thing is scissor jacks coming back. So scissor jacks, we want to get the arms wide, alternate the feet, and alternate the hands one over the other. 5, jog 5 yards, repeat 5 again, 20 yards. Then we're going to do a shuffle. Shuffle, we want to get low, keep those arms working. Again, 20 yards, and then 20 yards back. Okay, so linear days. Now we're going to do an A-skip, or a skip with arm circles. Again, I want to tell the kids to focus on stepping over the knee with the toe up, and then we're going to have arm circles. So really have the kids focus on their lower body mechanics during this, because a lot of times they just see this. Again, get the knee or foot to the opposite knee, toe pulled up towards the shin. So every drill we do, we're trying to reinforce positive speed mechanics. Next one we're going to do is a backward over hurdle. We want to keep the upper body still, and then just rotate at the hips. Get those knees high, and open up those hips. So that's what looks from behind, from the front. Okay. That's our linear kind of warm-up. Now we're going to go into our stretching, which will start with Supermans. We're going to go backwards on these. So this is 10 yards. So all the movement stuff we just did is 20 yards. This will be 10 yards. We're going to reach. I want my biceps in line with my ear. My back foot is trying to touch the back wall. And then I'm going to step and alternate. Again, work on that balance. This exercise is done right when you feel it in the hip of the leg that is on the ground. That's what we're trying to do. From the side. Okay? And again, we're just walking. So 1, right into the next. Again, we've got a lot of things going on here. Good hip extension. Good hip mobility. A lot of balance stuff going on. Then we got Spider-Mans. I want a lunge. Front knee, I want a vertical shin angle. Back leg, I want as straight as possible. I'm going to take my elbow inside my foot as deep as possible. Then I'm going to rotate through my upper back, not through my lower back, through my shoulder blades, and straighten my front leg out. Step on through. Again, vertical shin angle, elbow to instep, open up, straighten the front leg out. Step through. You're going to repeat this for 10 yards. Then we're doing a lateral lunge. Another key movement. Okay? Lateral lunge. I want to step, so I'll go from the front. I want to step, keeping both toes forward. That's a coaching cue. Both toes forward. Keeping one leg straight. Sit back in the chair with the other leg. Keeping my torso upright. So this is right. This is wrong. Okay, torso upright. Really work on sitting back on those hips with the toes forward. Then I'm going to pivot, and I'm going to repeat. Pivot. Goal is to get this leg that's bent, top thigh parallel to the ground. Keep it. Athletes, challenge athletes to get there. They will eventually. 10 yards again. Quad stretch. We want both hands on the foot, knees touched. Okay? Wrong, right. Stay tall. On this drill, we never want to take the chest or torso to the knee. We always want the knee to the chest. Okay, so it's quad stretch, knee hug again. Toe pulled up. Then I'm going to continue to cradle that knee with my hand, the same hand that I hug, and cradle. And then I'm going to repeat the opposite foot and walks. So quad, knee hug, cradle, walk. Quad, knee hug, cradle, walk. 10 yards. Last one being the inchworm. Walk out on our hands to push-up position. Key here, do not let the hips drop below the shoulders. We want our young athletes to learn proper push-up position. This is a great way to teach them what a good plank or push-up position is. Shoulders in line with ears, in line with hips, in line with knees, in line with ankles. So I have a straight line here. I don't have a dip in my hips or lower back. So I'm going to walk my hands out, walk my feet to my hands, pressing the heels to the ground until I have to bend my knees. Then I walk back out. I'm going to repeat this for 5 yards, and then I'm going to go backwards. Now I'm walking my hands to my feet. So again, push-up position, walk my hands back. Won't have to bend my knees. Good. Repeat for 10 yards. Now we're going to our squat. Again, one of the key movement patterns all athletes should be great at is a squatting pattern. I always tell athletes or parents, if you want to see a good squat, watch an infant pick something up. They're always going to be here, but then they drop their hips and stand up. Okay, so we learn how to squat properly. We want to get back that pattern if we've lost it. So again, we're going to do 5 of these. Reach tall, feet should be hip to shoulder width. So not wider than shoulder width. Reach, touch your toes, squat, push the knees out, keep my chest up, one arm up, the other arm, notice my thumbs are backwards, not here. I get a little bit better range of motion here, then stand up. 5 times. So, if an athlete has problems, externally rotating the feet, or if I'm squatting and my heels are coming off the ground, I cannot get those down, I'll always give my athletes a heel lift. For here at ASAP, we use the basketball court. If you don't have the luxury of having something to elevate your heels on, you can always have them take their shoes off and use the shoe as a heel lift. But again, things we want to look for on the squat. Knees stay out over the toes. We don't want any inward collapse. We want to make sure the feet aren't too externally rotated too much, and the heels stay planted down. Okay? Sometimes a cue for a kid if they're having a hard time with the heel is wiggling their toes when they do the squat. Wiggle your toes on the way down. That allows the weight to be shifted back to the heels, and sometimes that corrects it. So that is our dynamic movement. We do that every day.